Significant impact elections have on our country. It is surprising that only 38% of eligible Americans voted in the 2010 election. What happened to the other 62%? Making elections more personal could get more voters involved in the process. And Chris Altchek is here to explain how. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing this morning?
I'm awesome, Mike. I'm awesome. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for being here. How can they become more informed in less time?
Yeah, so I started a website, Mike.com, a news site for the next generation, and we've partnered with Microsoft Bing on a really cool tool. It's bing.com/elections that is allowing users to follow the races that they care about, track the candidates that they care about, see where they stand on issues in a really nonpartisan way, and get registered to vote and get to the ballots. And so it's a really comprehensive tool that's easy to use, easy to find, and is leveraging technology to get that voter turnout number up.
Yeah, leveraging technology, specifically search engines. Why have the search engines become these powerful information distributors?
You know, search engines now, like Bing, are the starting point of the internet for a lot of people. And so, you know, the fact that Bing has put the elections at the forefront of one of the big tools that they want users to engage with over the next month is really important and really impressive. And so, you know, that number that you stated at the beginning, you know, for our generation, for millennials, only 24% of millennials voted in the last midterm election. And so getting that number up is really important. We know that people are really passionate about the issues that our country faces. People are optimistic about making this country better. And so it's really a question of getting people engaged and getting the right information at the right time.
Yeah, and how can our viewers access this comprehensive? And then they want balanced information as well. And then also, it's got to be reliable. So how can they access all this information?
Yeah, so bing.com/elections, it'll actually pull up your location and pull up your state automatically. So you'll know, you know, that the races that are relevant to you in Omaha today, both at the state level and at the local level. And then you'll have nonpartisan information about the issues that the candidates care about. And that's all from third parties that are very trustworthy. And then you'll also have access to the latest news on those candidates. And so if you want to dive into a little bit more opinion, you'll have that easily accessible. But you know, the tool is really based on data. And I think that's what users really want today is nonpartisan, clean, easy to access information that's relevant to them and part of their daily, you know, media consumption lives.
Yeah, before I introduce you, I mentioned some statistics, but in general, why do you think it's important to make these elections more personal? Shouldn't people just get out and vote regardless whether that process has been created for them personally?
Yeah, you know, the over half of voters complain that they don't have enough information on local and state level races. And then, you know, there's some crazy stats out there. 14% of voters in the last midterm election voted based on the candidates' last names. And so, you know, in the presidential elections, people are engaged, people follow the issues. But in these smaller elections, it's really important that we get the engagement and the knowledge up as highly. And so, you know, that's why these tools that are using your location in a really interesting way and part of your, you know, daily search habits make it really interesting. And you know, if you want to follow along the issues, you should go to Mike.com and see, you know, different perspectives on the topics. And then if you want to see your candidate level information really easily, you go to bing.com/elections.
Bing.com. It'll be an interesting election season come this November, that's for sure. Thanks for your time, Chris. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, Mary, over to you.